What's up, man? What up? What up? What up? It's 12:18 in the morning. Today's a Tuesday, man. Might just stay but about night. But I want to talk about what is her type of guy. What does he do, and what does a woman enjoy? What does he really care about? I just want to just talk about it. What is a woman like? I don't know. I really don't know. Women just be complicated, man. These girls be changing like the wind, bro. That's why I don't be talking to them, bro. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm tired of this. I'm about to just end this, bro. I'm like, they just speak too much, bro. I'm about to drink me some water, bro. I'm getting mad, bro. I'm about to have my rage, my RED pill rage. Man, these girls, man, they just be man. They just be doing them. But I'm gonna talk about what a woman likes, what a woman does. What is her woman type? I'm gonna tell you something about women. Women are the feminine. It's the chaos. Ask a woman what she does, what she don't. She doesn't know. Talk to 10 women. They're not gonna tell you. They're gonna change it every time. Women are like waves. That's how women are. It's the feminine. They're bounded to no boundary lines. They're not bounded to nothing. They just live life like the heat of the moment. That's how they are. They just receive what's coming at them. They don't have a doctrine or morale system. You know what I'm saying? Women just like to enjoy life and just do shit. They don't really care about anything much. That's just how the feminine is. The masculine is the morale, the principle, and structure. We're more physical. We're more doing. We're more. Women are like emotions. They enjoy. That's why women will fuck. I don't want to say that word. That's why women will go with this guy and then go with this other guy. It's at the heat of this emotion. It's the emotion, just the thrill. That's how women are. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, why does she mess with this guy? He's ugly. He got rainbow hair. He got a little Johnson. Because she had fun. She loved the fun of it. That's how they are. The feminine knows no boundaries or nothing. That's why these women coming out saying they like to do 10 sums and messing with 20 COCKS. They like jumping on a million. I don't want to say the word because I'm gonna sound, suspect. So I can't say that word on here. That's why they could smash 20 million people and still go on like it's nothing, because the feminine knows no boundary lines. That's just how they are. Now I realize there is no type. They just doing it for the heat, for the stimuli. That's just how they are. They're triggered. They're live in an emotional realm. That's what they live. They don't care. If you can't provide her that good time, entertainer, she's gonna go on to the next guy. And because that's what happened to me. Last year. I guess she got blamed, bored or whatever, and then it is what it is. Sometimes I be talking too much and shit, and they get bored. It is what it is. But that was only one time. It is what it is. I'm not gonna change myself for anybody. But I understand. I'm talking to a woman at the end of the damn day that they live at the heat of the moment. The feminine knows no boundary. They just like to have fun, bro. They don't care. Like you be a male. Start an all-male party and do y'all things as boys. I guarantee you, one female is gonna pull up. They go at the height of things. They're gonna crawl their way to it because they just like to experience. It just keeps going like a wave. It's like a dark hole. That's all they do. They like to be the center of attention. That's the feminine. And knows no boundary line. That's the true female nature. And it consumes them, because it's not that you have to feel her safe because she's scared for her life. It's because there's so much things going on in her mind, the way she lived her life. It's ups and downs and all that, That's why. It has nothing to do with you. Oh, you had to make her feel comfortable and make her feel safe and all this type of stuff. It's not because of that, because there's so much chatter in her brain. She knows no balance. She's not stable. Talk to 90% of women or whatever, they're not stable. And when they see that, they get bored. Like, who is you? Like, you sound like a dictator almost. So you got to just let her do what the hell she wants. If she wants to, if she's tired of it. They live life on party city mode because their emotion, they live in at a height of emotions. You'll see a girl mess with a gangster hard dude, and she'll mess with some, sweet little Twizzler ass guy because the guy's more fun. That's how women do. They're just ambiguous. They do this and they do that, and that. Man, we're not like that. We have to hold the line. We have to stand our ground. I guess society is strict towards us, but that's just how it is. Man, we're following towards the women. We come in just like them. So everybody's in this chaos, especially women. Like, they know no boundary line. Now I realize what they are. So if you're going to deal with like a girl, she's going to come with a lot. I'm telling you, man, she's a lot to handle. That's why I'm not even trying to focus on one. They're a lot to handle. I can't lie. Like, I'm kind of young right now. They're a lot to handle. It's going to be too much to drain of energy. Like, I was talking to one of my cousin's, partner. He was like, man, girls, they just be, requiring so much. You got to go to this place, this place. They always want to do shit and go out. That's just how they are. They always want to go to the peak of something. That's how they live. Like, it's just so much. And if you're a guy who's simple and who just likes to just chill, lay his head back, watch a little movie or whatever, just relax, you know what I'm saying? Listen to your jazz with your headphones, eat some popcorn, potato chips, and just call it a day. If you get a girl, it's going to be too much for you, man. You're going to go out of your own element. That's just how women are. They come with a lot. Like, that's just the chaos. They know no boundary line. They don't live simple. They just keep living like, they just keep going out. They keep, like, it's just, they don't stop. They don't have structure. Their structure doesn't exist in the feminine. It just follows. It just follows the heat. It follows whatever volume it goes. It follows the highest frequency. That's just how it is. It's like a hive. That's just how they are. That's why all these women, they know the top celebrities, they know all the rappers, they know. Even if the guy is suspect, they still would mess with the guy because it's the heat of the moment. It's the high volume. Women are sensitive to volume and stuff like that. And it's weaponized. That's all they care about because it's the feminine. They're controlled by their nature. Like I said, she has to overcome her nature. It's not even easy as a man to overcome her nature. So what I expect her to overcome her nature, that's like not gonna even happen. Like, damn well that ain't gonna happen. You gotta be insane. I'm telling you, bro, I'm not judging her, but a guy, we could probably smash like 5 girls and that's it, but she could smash like 20 million guys, and that's like, it to her in her head is 5 guys because she lives like that. She just, it's just crazy how I'm starting to realize how insane their nature is. But once you understand, you wouldn't even be surprised. You just see it for what it is. Like, it's wild, man. It's just a lot of energy, man. Women require a lot of energy because the feminine knows no boundaries. It just follows. It's like a bee. It just, it's like that. That's how they are in their brain. They don't know. They just do. They don't know shit. Some may have smart personalities, but it don't matter. They still controlled by their nature. So they gon' that's how they are inside. You think she's all like, oh, she's a quiet girl. Nigga, her mind is like, it's looking for the heat of the moment. It's looking for the spike of that dopamine. It's looking for the fun. That's just how the feminine is. It has to go. It's like a bee. It's like that's just how they are, man. So you don't know what she's feeling inside when you're around a girl. Like, you don't know. Like, you really don't know. That's why be careful, because if you make the wrong move, if you don't do it, she's just gonna run away from you and go to the next person. And you just don't exist anymore, I guess. This is how they live. It's crazy, man.